Good.
الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
إن الحمد لله نحمده تبارك وتعالى ونصلي على جميع أنبيائه ورسله ونستفتح بالذي هو خير. سبحانك ربنا لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. ربنا آتنا من لدنك رحمة وهيئ لنا من أمرنا رشدا. نعوذ بك اللهم من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن محمدًا عبده ورسوله وصفيه وخليله وخيرته من خلقه. بلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة. تركنا على المحجة البيضاء ليلها كنهارها لا يزيغ عنها إلا هالك. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه ومن استنى بسنته ودعا بدعوته إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، أوصيكم ونفسي بتقوى الله تعالى. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء. واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. أما بعد، فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة في الدين بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. أجارنا الله وإياكم من الضلال ومن النار. Though we are close to Ramadan, it is Jumada, the 20th, first, so only 3 months away from Ramadan, but still there are some concepts that we need to discuss today. And the concept is outcomes by design. That is the title. This is what we are all about in this life. We work hard to design the outcomes that we work for. And we want to discover if this is absolute truth, and also to discover who is the best designer. And so we'll take some examples that to build the concept. So we work at the job and we received paycheck. So tangible, direct consequences comes right away. End of the month or 2 weeks or whatever, you get the result of that work. And you start building belief. Work pays. And if I work harder and better, I might be getting more and more. We cultivate, and then when the season comes, we harvest and collect grain and fruit and vegetables and all these things. And once we collect the harvest, it enforces our faith and belief and certainty that really the consequences in our hand, under our control. We made the land so clear, we weed all weeds, and then we put the right seeds and we nourish it, we protect it, and we follow it, and here the results in our hands, in our pockets, in our storage. Bring also happiness, feeling of success, achievements, control. We buy tickets and we travel. In any way, we come and we are hungry, tired. Then we eat the right food and we feel the status of hunger and thirst is gone and removed. We are full, we are relaxed, and we are happy. We have removed that status of feeling tired and hungry. We wear clothes, we look good, and we get comments from others. We impress. Or if it is cold season, we feel warm, and our body is protected from the cold weather. We save and invest, and we see it grow. The wealth is growing, and we build wealth, and we might become richer and richer if we keep saving and managing our money in the right way. We can become rich. We plan, good plan, and we execute it the right way, and we succeed. We go through painful experiences in our life, then we learn not to let it happen again. I have tried this, I suffered, I went through pain, I'm going to make all my intention not to let it happen again. Also, we study, if we are student, hard, according to the level that is required, then we pass and graduate and receive our degrees. We also eat right and exercise and sleep, and we enjoy our well and health rightly. We see outcomes coming, certainly, directly, tangible to the action we did. And that's, as I said, build faith, feeling of good. Build also faith in ourselves that we can control the results. We can control this world. We can design the outcomes. Basically in any field in this life, and we see it around us how it works. However, we pray and we see absolutely no tangible results. I have been praying all my life. I didn't see any paycheck. I didn't see any tangible results. Just praying, hoping it is somewhere there. Or we neglect prayers and we don't see any also tangible result. We don't see no punishments. We see no consequences. We see no results. So whether you pray or you don't, by observing over and over, it comes to your mind, it seems like it doesn't make any difference. There are those who are punctual and pray. Their condition is same. And there are those lived and died, never come to the masjid. We also make dua and supplications all the time. As I said, we don't notice. There might be results and consequences, but we don't notice it. We don't count it sometimes. It might be there, but we don't count it. Because we design something and we want that which we design. Allah has responded in some way, we don't count it. We convey the message of Allah and we tell the people around us, this is good for you. It's not we are calling you to something that is going to hurt you, nor to belittle you, or to take away anything good from you. It's good for you. But we are knocking on closed doors and deaf ears. Still, they don't want it. No acceptance. No understanding. Even Prophet ﷺ and messengers of Allah and their companions, they were the best, went to defend the truth and face defeats. Imagine in the battle of Uhud, with the Muslims, very small amount, their number is very minimum, few hundred, 700. And the enemies who is carrying the falsehood banners, the idols banners, rejecting Allah and the truth, were having the upper hand. The critical moment where Muslims in need to Hamza, the brave man, the enemies took him away while the Prophet watching, crying, can't do nothing. And this is the most needed moment for Hamza to protect them. Allah take him away and let the Quraysh to basically kill him. And many other incidences we know, prophets were basically unable to achieve the outcomes they have designed, as we see it on other areas. So, what is the issue? What is the issue if it is that way? Maybe we think of three things. Number one, maybe we should beat ourselves hard. Maybe we are not doing the right way and the good way. And that's why we are not getting the results. Maybe we are not doing the prayers right way. Maybe we are not doing any of this correct, and it is rejected and there is no result of it. So let's beat ourselves up and try to change or make it better or perfect it or so. And the Prophet ﷺ has come to think that way, and Allah told him, فَلَعَلَّكَ بَاخِعٌ نَفْسَكَ إِن لَّمْ يُؤْمِنُوا بِهَذَا الْحَدِيثِ أَسَفًا. Are you gonna beat up yourself because people don't listen to you? Is that what you're gonna do? Is that the option? But it's gonna take you nowhere. Things will never change. No, it will not. I will not listen to you. Tried, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, to modify, to adopt, to be flexible, to be generous, to be kind, to be good communicators, to connect, to offer them all the good things, but still there was no acceptance from Quraysh. Or maybe the other options, as Allah said in Surah Hud, فَلَعَلَّكَ تَارِكٌ بَعْضَ مَا يُوحَى إِلَيْكَ وَضَائِقٌ بِهِ صَدْرُكَ أَنْ يَقُولُوا لَوْلَا أُنزِلَ عَلَيْهِ كَنْزٌ أَوْ جَاءَ مَعَهُ مَلَكٌ. Maybe the other option is تَارِكٌ بَعْضَ مَا يُوحَى إِلَيْكَ. Maybe something of this religion is not good, so let's drop it, or modify it, or change it. تَارِكٌ بَعْضَ مَا يُوحَى إِلَيْكَ. Some of that which revealed to you, you might think the best way to move on, to get the outcome that you designed, just drop it. The oneness of Allah, let's drop it at the side, and let's move on the other things, the common ground, and leave the basics out, because it doesn't work. For him, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, they were saying, what? You are weak, poor, insignificant. Why we should follow anyone like this? If you have no status, no wealth, no might, no power, why we should follow someone like that? If you want us to follow you, bring an angel with you. Let a treasure from heavens ascend upon you. Show us some significance that we can follow you. فَلَعَلَّكَ تَارِكٌ بَعْضَ مَا يُوحَى إِلَيْكَ. If you are not going to leave it, because Muslim and Mu'min cannot leave anything Allah revealed to you. So what is going to happen? ضَائِقٌ بِهِ صَدْرُكَ. You feel uncomfortable with it. Hijab, fasting Ramadan, praying at work. I don't feel comfortable. ضَائِقٌ بِهِ صَدْرُكَ. Allah said, إِنَّمَا أَنْتَ نَذِيرٌ وَاللَّهُ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ وَكِيلٌ. You are only a warner. You deliver, that's all what you have to do. The results will be designed by Him, Allah. Accountability, punishment, forgiving, whatever consequences are, they are belong to Allah, not to you. So, what's the other option? The other option, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, فَاصْبِرْ إِنَّا نَحْنُ نَزَّلْنَا عَلَيْكَ الْقُرْآنَ تَنزِيلًا فَاصْبِرْ لِحُكْمِ رَبِّكَ وَلَا تُطِعْ مِنْهُمْ آثِمًا أَوْ كَفُورًا وَاذْكُرِ اسْمَ رَبِّكَ بُكْرَةً وَأَصِيلًا. Allah said, regardless of all these problems, misunderstanding, no tangible results, fasbir. This is the ruling of Allah, and you have to show submissions, acceptance, and continuity on the straight path. Why? That is the question, dear brothers and sisters in Islam. In this world, it's okay for us to design the outcomes. They are not good, but we try to make them the best. And they worked. But always we discover we have to make them better and better. Nothing we made, it is perfect from day one. Nothing. Always there is a room, big room, to improve it forever. There is no one thing that we believe one day will be perfect. There is nothing. No matter what is it. But it is okay, we are happy with it. We designed it, we got it the way we designed it, so we are happy with it. Now, dear brothers and sisters in Islam, for the hereafter, if Allah give us the ability to design the outcomes, we will regret it. Because the hereafter is totally different than this life. And if you are told, ask something, you will ask. But when you go there, you will regret it greatly. Because there are so many things, as Allah said, just perfect. There is no room to improve it. No. What Allah made from day one, from the first moment, created it in the best way. No way for anyone can suggest improvement to anything Allah made. And also for our deeds, for salah, for siyam, for hajj, for zakah, for charity, for manners, for conduct, for brotherhood, for forgiveness, for all of these, we need Him to design the result for us, not us. What is our role? Dear brothers and sisters, Islam, Allah said, you need to focus not on designing the results. I will design it for you. كل عمل ابن آدم له إلا الصيام أنا أجزي به. I will design the reward of your fasting. But what we are up to, dear brothers and sisters, Islam, تبارك الذي بيده الملك وهو على كل شيء قدير الذي خلق الموت والحياة ليبلوكم أيكم أحسن عملا وهو العزيز الغفور. This is the goal, to test us who is among us is the best in perfecting your actions, but not the results, or in perfecting your word. وَمَنْ أَحْسَنُ قَوْلًا مِّمَّنْ دَعَا إِلَى اللَّهِ وَعَمِلَ صَالِحًا وَقَالَ إِنَّنِي مِنَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ. Second level, perfection of your word and your tongue, your manners, your characters, your connections, your behaviors, your conduct. Third, perfecting our inner world, Iman. Jibreel came to ask the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Islam, he said 5 pillars, Iman, six pillars. But these are physical concepts. He asked him about Ihsan, perfection of the inner world. These are 3 main goals. We need to wake up and work on them. Not waiting for paycheck. Paycheck is guaranteed, not what you thought. عطاء من ربك يضاعف لمن يشاء. Allah multiply the results. When you do something in this life, you cannot multiply the result. Whatever outcome you design, if you are lucky, you will get them. But you cannot multiply them. Allah said, what you do, if you did it perfectly, I can multiply it limitless. أقول ما تسمعون وأستغفر الله لي. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وآله وصحبه ومن والاه. Dear brothers and sisters, Islam, we need to be certain, just like we were certain that you work, you are going to be paid. You take medication, you are going to cure. You eat, you are going to remove the state of hunger and so on and so forth. And we are kind of certain of that. We need to be also greater certain that if we do the right things perfectly as Allah described, we are certain the results are there and they are beyond our way to design or imagine. It is Jannah. No one has ever thought or can even build or assimilate. So let's take an example. If you read Surah Al-Mulk, it's all about perfection. That's what it started. تبارك الذي بيده الملك وهو على كل شيء قدير. Blessings come from Allah. and spread throughout His creation. And He is able of everything. He created life and death to test us who is among us to be the best. Now that's the question. Were you the best in salah? Were you the best in making dhikr? Were you the best in talking to brothers and sisters around you? Were you the best in talking to your family? Were you the best in talking to non-Muslims? Were you the best in your behavior and conduct at work, on the street, and everywhere? Were you the best? That is the question Allah asking you, and this is what you need to worry about. Paid is guaranteed and multiplied. But this is the question to motivate us. Were you the best in dealing with the Quran? Understanding, memorizing, practicing? Were you the best in raising your kids? Were you the best in managing your life affairs? Were you the best in maintaining your health? Were you the best in memorizing? Were you the best in all? تبارك الذي بيده الملك وهو على كل شيء قدير الذي خلق الموت والحياة ليبلوكم أيكم أحسن عملا وهو العزيز الغفور. And give us example. الذي خلق سبع سماوات طباقا ما ترى في خلق الرحمن من تفاوت فارجع البصر ينقلب إليك البصر خاسئا وهو حسير. ارجع البصر كرتين. Allah said to look to the creation of heaven and this universe and look over and over, examine, study, test, and come up with one defect, with one default, with one discrepancy. Come up with. We don't know anything about the whole universe. Though Allah is challenging us to study it, to master it, to know it very well, and to be critique of it. We don't know it. Well, how about ourselves? Ask all those doctors, the most experienced one, to suggest modification to this human being to be much perfect than the way it is. There is none. Look to the Quran. Get all the critics around the world. Tell us what's wrong with it. Truly, scientifically, and proven. There is none. Whatever, that's what Allah said. You need to emulate my creation in your action, in your word and talking, in your conduct, in your inner world. You need to perfect it. السماوات وزيناها بمصابيح. He said the heaven is being beautified and decorated with the lamps. They look so at night beautiful. People enjoy just looking, whether they're scientists or just Bedouins, just looking to the beauty and the decoration of heaven. They get impressed and they love it. They can never get tired of it. Dear brothers and sisters Islam, if I look to your salah, if I look to your heart, if I look to your word and your tongue, if I look to your conduct, if I look to your behavior in your family, in your class, in your job, in anywhere, is it going to be the same image? This is what we need to do. Otherwise, in the end of Surah Al-Fajr, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, كَلَّا إِذَا دُكَّتِ الْأَرْضُ دَكًّا دَكًّا. The time will come when this earth will be flattened. The deep and the high, all will be flattened. Imagine how much shaking is going to happen until it is flattened. How much shaking? رُجَّتِ الْأَرْضُ رَجَّا. How are you going to flatten it? You got to shake it and shake it. Allah will shake it. And you are on top of it. If we only have earthquake very small, 7 or 5 seconds or 40 seconds, the whole world feel like it's going to collapse. Allah said the earth will be shaken and shaken until it is flattened. دكت الأرض دكا وجاء ربك والملك صفا صفا. Allah will remove the veil and seen directly. And everything being put in order, even the angels standing in lines. Day of accountability. And then Jahannam brought. وَجِيءَ يَوْمَئِذٍ بِجَهَنَّمْ. That's, you need to put this, visualize. Here a flag, the earth that you used to know, looks beautiful. You love to travel. You enjoy going from one place to another place. You love to travel all your life as a tourist. All of this will be gone. And will become flat and nothing really other than ugly on it. And the angels in lines, and the veil is taken, and Allah coming. كَفَى بِنَفْسِكَ الْيَوْمَ عَلَيْكَ حَسِيبًا. Time for you to be held accountable. So the minute, dear brothers and sisters, as you see, Jahannam is coming, flash comes to your mind, and you remember everything you didn't do it perfectly, and everything you missed it. But Allah said, وَأَنَّا لَهُ الذِّكْرَى. This remembrance will never help you. The remembering of this today will help you a lot. And that's why we have Jum'ah. If you remember today, your fault, the defect inside, the defect around you, the defect in everything you said or you made, it will help you. It might be empowering you to rectify. But at that moment, وَأَنَّا لَهُ الذِّكْرَى. What is going to help you to remember all these things? What they say? يَا لَيْتَنِي قَدَّمْتُ لِحَيَاتِي. I wish I did more for this life. Wallahi, every one of us, the best of us, will say, I wish I did more and better for this life. Today, you are here. And you have all the chances, all the means, all the reminders, all the intention to do something for your life. And you better do it. Because this is the time for it. كلا إذا دكت الأرض دكا دكا وجاء ربك والملك صفا صفا وجيء يومئذ بجهنم يومئذ يتذكر الإنسان وأنى له الذكرى يقول يا ليتني قدمت لحياتي فيومئذ لا يعذب عذابه أحد. No problems in this life can be compared to the consequences of this day. No problem whatsoever. Sickness, fear, poverty, jail, torture, persecutions, busy. None of this can be compared to the serious matter of Jahannam. None. لا يعذب عذابه أحد. There is none can punish as him. Ya Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and I'm reminding myself and you, calling upon us to have three qualities. يا أيتها النفس المطمئنة ارجعي إلى ربك راضية مرضية فادخلي في عبادي وادخلي جنتي. This is the call. When Jahannam comes, people start reflecting and remembering and regretting the call to the soul that was certain. That's what mutma'inna, certain. They did perfect, so they were certain. And they were pleased and Allah pleased with them. Call upon them, join my righteous people, and advance to Jannah. From here today, we need to have that goal, that we are going to be certain that we did this to our utmost. Whatever it is, the word, the feeling, the thought, the behavior, the inner word in my heart, I did it to my utmost ability. I'm certain. And I am pleased Allah helped me. I'm pleased I was reminded. I'm pleased I was remembered. I am pleased Allah is pleased with me. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات إنك سميع قريب مجيب الدعوات ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم أصلحنا وأصلح بنا أصلح ظاهرنا وباطننا أصلح أولادنا وأزواجنا وذرياتنا يا رب العالمين عباد الله إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون وأقيموا الصلاة
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر